Tuesday, October the 15th. Gang, it's Tim here, and I'm talking about today's workout, which it's a doozy. It can be a doozy. We have one of those underwater workouts to do today, and I won't bury the lead. The reason we're not running today is because we're going to run later on in the week, and we actually have a benchmark for you to do. It's on Friday. I won't tell you which benchmark it is, but we did hint at it. We actually flat out told you what it was earlier in the cycle. I'll let you decide whether or not you want to spoil it for yourself. So we're not running today, but we do have an aerobic capacity test of another kind. You're going to do 150 burpees today. That's the crux of it. But this is the style of workout that I've come to refer to as underwater workouts, or interruption workouts. And today, what I mean by that is that every minute on the minute, the coach is going to interrupt you and make sure that you do 5 wall balls. There's a lot of workouts where the interruption is burpees. Today, we flip the script. We invert what you expect, and actually the burpees are the thing you're doing for time. 150 burpees for time, but beginning at 0, right off the bat, 3, 2, 1, go, 5 wall balls. All right, so that's the test today. How long is it going to take you to complete 150 burpees? Now, let's do some math here. If you did 10 burpees every minute, that gets you done this workout in 15. Let's just go from there, right? If you did 5 burpees every minute, then we double. That gets you done in 30. The question is, how many wall balls do you want to do? Right? Because wall balls, even 5 of them, and I don't care how light they are, can add up over time. If this workout takes you 30 minutes, you will have done a Karen 150 volume of wall balls. So we have to come up with, we've got to thread a needle here. One of the things Laura and I talked about when programming this one was just the fact that typically when we do these underwater workouts, we're trying to force you into a level of intensity that you might not be ready for. Right? It's kind of a gut check workout, whereas, and we have a specific time window we're looking for. On a Tuesday, we got time to play with, right? We could cap this at, say, 40 minutes, but do you want to take 40 minutes to do this workout? That means you're doing an ungodly amount of wall balls. So we're still forcing you into maybe a level of discomfort that you don't want. But we're also saying you have the time to mess around with some things, to learn something about yourself as you go. It's tough to say exactly how it's going to go for everyone. Now, let's get into the specifics and how, maybe some strategy points. This one took me 16-ish, 16:48, I believe. It took Laura 17-ish something. She and I both decided to use a heavier wall ball. And we will invite some of you go-getters, some of you fire breathers to do the same thing today, but only if those wall balls are always unbroken and the technique is always good. Now, everyone who's not going to use a heavier wall ball, same things apply to you today. It might mean using a lighter wall ball for some of you. The technique, the depth, the accuracy of wall balls needs to be there every single time. And yet, the wall balls need to take less than 10 seconds. 5 wall balls shouldn't take more than that. So you need to strategize this workout to make sure that you are always ready to do the wall balls and that you've given yourself enough of a buffer between the burpees and the wall balls that you are ready at the top of the minute and they will be unbroken. So it's a needle threading for sure. These burpees can be fall down, get yourself back up slowly. You are chipping away. It's going to be tough. Keep in mind, though, that these Tuesday workouts are typically something longer, 40, 45 minutes sometimes. Today, we want it to be less than that, and so do you, for the fact that we don't want to do Karen worth of wall balls today, unless it's a lighter wall ball for ourselves. Everyone's going to come at this differently. So how do we modify this? Now, there are some newer people, brand new, right, aren't used to this level of CrossFit intensity yet, for whom I would say, let's do 100 burpees today. It's going to be hard enough, right? And for them, I could see some people, instead of using a wall ball, this is brand new people, they're doing, PVC thrusters, just to get that feel of interruption. That's brand new people. Others, they're going to maybe feel like they can use the regular wall ball and then find out halfway through that they're going to have to go lighter. That's fine. Still others, I would not normally recommend this, but on today I'll recommend it. you might want to take a minute off here and there of the burpees specifically. You can never stop doing your wall balls at the top of the minute. You may choose to do your 5 wall balls and then don't do any more burpees and just take the rest of that time and rest for yourself. Everyone's going to come at this differently. In fact, my time today, 16:48, I took a whole minute off. I think when I got to 100 burpees, I was like, I came out too hot. My first 100 were too hot. I'm going to do my wall balls at the 30-pound weight, and then I'm not doing any burpees. And I want to see if I can sort of reset my recovery that way. And honestly, it kind of worked. I was always doing between 8 and 12 burpees, somewhere in there. I wanted to fall into 10, but sometimes it was 8, sometimes it was 12, really depending on how quickly those wall balls went. So, again, I think your wall ball should be done in under 10 seconds, which leaves you a good 30, 40 seconds. I know it leaves you 50 seconds technically, but what I would do is 5 wall balls, immediately fall down, start doing my lazy burpees, whatever. The burpees don't need to be the best burpees you've ever done. You do your burpees, and then what I would do is at about the 45-second mark, when there was 15 seconds until more wall balls, I would kind of, stop. I would give myself that buffer to go right into the wall balls. So everybody's going to be different. Some people are going to need to modify the volume of burpees. Some others are going to modify the volume of wall balls. They won't know that right away, and I don't want you to make that determination before the workout starts. And others will probably just take a minute or two of rest. Always do your 5 wall balls first. I love this test. I know some people aren't going to love it. Please try. Enjoy.